Welcome to Midwest Paranormal Presents Paranormal Soup. I'm your host, Jason Bland, and tonight is ITC Collective Night. If you're not familiar or you're new to the show, once in a while, usually at the end of the month, but this month we're doing it in the middle, we do live spirit box communication where we try to see if the spirits will come through on the show. A number of people on the panel have spirit box devices. I do myself. We use them, and we see if people call into the show and see if the spirits want to talk to them. So this is something we do once in a while. It's a fun show. Call into the show. We'll give out, there's a Skype line, there's a phone line you can call in. You can be anonymous, whatever you want to do, but we'll see if the spirits want to talk to you. All right, and of course, every Sunday night we do the World Wide Web of Weird, and we got some interesting stuff. Of course, I want to talk about Art Bell's passing. As I've said on the show a billion times, he was a huge influence on me, of course, in doing this show, so I do have some things to say about that, too. All right, guys, let's get rolling into the show. Welcome to another night of Paranormal Soup. As I said before, I'm your host, Jason Bland. Tonight, we have a number of great people in the panel. We have some people that have not been with us in a long time, so let me get that screen share up. We have Carissa Simpson and Keith Weldon from Chill Seekers. How you guys doing tonight?
We are doing wonderful. Good to be back, and long time no see, everyone. I know. You were in Chicago recently. We didn't get to meet up. I'm so sad, but we will. We will one day get to actually meet up and go ghost hunting somewhere. It'd be really cool. I was thinking about it when we were at the Bel Air house. It's like, man, we only had Keith and Carissa here. It'd be so awesome.
Yeah, that would have been fun.
Yeah. And, of course, joining us is my lovely co-host, Jamie D. How you doing tonight, Jamie?
Doing good. Excited for tonight.
Yeah, ready to do some spirit boxing. Running the World Wide Web of Weird, as always, will be Jeffrey Chan. We got Jeffrey. He runs the videos for us, and we don't have the video Skype line figured out yet. We'll get it. We do have our audio Skype lines tonight, but me and Jeff just got to get time to get together to get it figured out. And then, of course, Bill Perry, P. Pumpkinhead Paranormal himself. How you tonight, Bill?
You good?
Yeah, they are ready. I know you got your cool toys to bring onto the show. I saw you had to fire up the Geo Box for Friday the 13th, and I watched that video. It was really cool. I was like, he had to do something on Friday the 13th. It's been a while, but I knew you would do something that day. All right. Well, too bad I can't do a show on Friday the 13th. Let's do what we do every Sunday night: is the World Wide Web of Weird. Tonight on the World Wide Web of Weird, this isn't paranormal, but I find it really odd, really weird when I see the news. I've seen this all over the place. I don't know if they're trying to guilt trip people or if it's really true. It says 1/3 of Americans don't believe 6 million Jews were murdered during the Holocaust. There's also articles out there that 40% of people don't know what Auschwitz was, that we're forgetting the Holocaust. And I have to say, I have to believe it. And we'll get to the next story after that to show you why I believe we are forgetting what happened during World War II and the Holocaust and what the Nazis did. I really do. I think it is slipping from our memories. All right, let me get the trusty share screen up. For people listening on Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network, we do show videos and pictures and stuff. Not too much video. I think I have one video tonight, so you're not missing much. But while I read these articles, we do show stuff on here. Jeff plays on the video. We are a webcast. You can see it at Midwest Paranormal Presents Paranormal Soup on our Facebook page. All right, this comes from Yahoo News. 1/3 of Americans don't believe 6 million Jews were murdered during the Holocaust. 1/3 of Americans think substantially less than 6 million Jews were murdered in the Holocaust. according to a new survey that highlights a working lack of basic knowledge about World War II era genocide. The Conference on Jewish Material Claims Against Germany, or Claims Conference, released things finding on its survey to coincide with the Holocaust Remembrance Day. They show a notable lack of understanding among Americans, especially millennials, yeah, the group said. The Claims Conference said there's a critical gaps in both awareness of basic facts as well as detailed knowledge of the Holocaust in American society, stressing that U.S. schools must provide more comprehensive education on crimes. How many times have you heard people say they don't teach history in school anymore? And that's what I hear from kids that, I'm a retail manager and I have kids that have been out of high school. They're adults, they're out of high school, but they tell me, yeah, they really didn't learn that stuff in high school. I had a girl
or they're
tell
changing
me,
history.
Well, I had a girl tell me, I'm like, she didn't know who George Washington was. Let alone didn't know who her first president was. She didn't even know who George Washington was. I'm like, are you kidding me? So yeah, to me, I'm a big history buff, but it's important. I don't expect them to know the exact details. If they don't know exactly how many people died in the Holocaust, even if they think it's just 1 million, fine, whatever. Realize a lot of people died. And there's a reason, and why I say they definitely aren't teaching this in high school is, look, and I'm not trying to get political, but look at all these kids protesting for March for Our Lives and saying, take our guns, or we're coming for your guns. I've saw one picture saying, it's like you're protesting to actually take away one of your rights. And so much stuff happening with free speech. Speaking of that comes to our next part of the World Wide Web of Weird. This is all an only little soapbox political thing I'm going to do tonight. The rest is good. I'm sorry. But I have to say this because it's a passion of mine. I don't talk about a lot is our right to free speech, our right to bear arms. It's something I do believe in. And it is under attack. When you look at this next article, this is from California Senator offers a bill to do away with free speech. Conrad, this is from this is the DavisHarrisJr.com. Comrade Richard Pan opposes free speech, and to follow in the footsteps of his heroes like Mao and Stalin and Hitler, he wants to do away with free speech in California, and he has offered up a bill to end free speech. I didn't know they had free speech, as he puts in quotes here. In order for an online publisher to display his online work, he would have to be approved by a liberal fact checker sanctioned by the state. The bill would require any person who operates a social media as defined internet website with physical presence in California to develop a strategic plan to verify news stories shared on its website. The bill would require the plan to include, among other things, a plan to mitigate the spread of false information through news stories, the utilization of fact checkers to verify news stories, providing outreach to social media users, and placing a warning on news stories containing false information. Any person who operates a social media internet website with physical presence in California shall develop a strategic plan to verify the news stories shared on its internet web. And they get to decide, a committee of people who will get to decide if yours is true or false. You know what? They did this with news and radio in Nazi Germany. You could not put out, there was no free speech then. Everything was manipulated. And you hear, I heard recently a woman, in her she's in her 90s, giving a speech when she lived in Austria, how much they never knew about what was going on in Germany. All they heard was good stuff because the Austrians government was basically taken over by the Nazis, and they controlled all the media. So they didn't even know what was going on. So it just really disturbs me how much people are just willingly wanting to give up
willing to hand it away, just hand it on a platter and be like, just take it. We're not responsible enough to deal with it ourselves. Just take it.
And who decides what is the truth? How who's going to get to decide that? This is control of speech. This is exactly everything I'm against. And this is the same idiot that came up with the mandatory vaccinations, by the way, too. All right, that's it. Off my soapbox. Sorry. Try not to get political on the World Wide Web of Weird, but I find it weird how badly, these kids don't understand history, and how much these things have happened before in certain places like Nazi Germany, Maoist China. There's a reason the things were bad, and it's because people gave up their freedoms like idiots. All right, let's move on. All right, this is definitely weird. This one, I saw Jennifer Malik share this from Paraversal Universe, and I was like, yeah, we're talking about this tonight. Woman embalmed after doctors give her formaldehyde instead of saline. Oh, my God. And, of course, from Russia. 27-year-old Russian woman has died after doctors mistakenly filled her IV bag with a solution containing formaldehyde. Ekstrina Ekaterina, I'm sure I'm butchered that, I'm sorry, Fedjivia, I'm sorry, solely butchering that, was said to be undergoing routine surgery at a hospital in Olenovsk, I'm butchering that, in the Volga Federal District of Russia, when the hospital provided her a formation drip which contained formaldehyde and used to prevent corpses from decomposing. Why would they have formaldehyde? Like, oh, we have, like, the bags of saline on the top shelf, and the formaldehyde is on the third shelf. Basically, you don't grab the bags from the third shelf. Somebody, like, why would you have formaldehyde handy?
So close together. What do you keep those things together for?
Right. Like, how does that happen? That is crazy. This is, like I said, you can check this out on Fox 2 Detroit. She was in the hospital for an unspecified but routine surgery when she was injected with the formula. Oh, that's awful. Her mother, Gina Bishevok, I'm not going to try, was there when she came out of the surgery. Her legs were moving. She had convulsions. Her whole body was shaking, said her mother, according to the Sun. I put socks on her, then a robe, then a blanket, but she was shivering to such an extent I can't even describe it. Her mother also said that no doctor ever checked on her after coming out of the surgery. That's healthcare in Russia, okay? That's awful. That's just horrible. And another one, this one is kind of like, this one has a happy ending. That one had a horrible ending. This comes from unexplainedmysteries.com. Man revived after being dead for 18 hours. This 53-year-old was resuscitated despite lying lifeless outside with no heartbeat for a better part of the day. The man, whose name has not been disclosed, was only saved because the near-freezing conditions outside had brought note on hypothermia, which caused his body core temperature to plummet. He was found unconscious next to a river on March 12th after suffering a heart attack while on his way back from his brother's house in southern France. Realizing that he could have helped to preserve his organs, doctors spent hours attempting to revive him. Incredibly, however, following one last desperate effort to save his life, his heart started beating again. The medical team was stupefied, said Jonathan Charbot, head of intensive care unit at Montpellier University Hospital in France. The probability of him surviving was near zero. They were doing it mainly to keep the organs alive. You realize that? So that, everybody's like, I don't want to be an organ donor. And I've been one. I've said it. I know it. I'll admit it. I don't want to be an organ donor because they're going to, let me die to get my organs. Well, this actually saved his life. It actually saved his life. They were really trying to keep him alive for the organs. So go, make sure you put that on there.
Amazing.
Donate your organs. All right, moving on. Number 5. This is another story from Russia. It wasn't on purpose. A lot going on with Russia. I'm not going to cover the Syrian thing. All right. Russian family haunted by poltergeist arsonist. Ifat and Lucina Musin are newlyweds living in Nishasmak with a baby. I've totally probably butchered that. The family appealed to a local journalist after they tried to endure harassment by aggressive supernatural forces, reports the Chronicle.info with reference to, I don't know what that's saying. The young couple claim that wherever they live, and they have to constantly change residence, renting flats, there's a fire. The citizens digitally adhere to all fire safety regulations. However, the fire appears as if from nowhere. It looks at most ordinary Russian family, but the couple are convinced that they are pursued by ill fate. They've rented different accommodations, and for the last time they had to move 3 times, all because of spontaneous combustion in their rented apartments. Once erupted so strong a fire that a person almost burnt down everything they had. After Musin did the repair room, this article is really written bad. I think it might be translated. This is on civtimes.com. I'm not going to read the whole thing. It keeps going. But what I bring it up is, one, I've had a case where, not where it was following a family. This is interesting because it follows them wherever they go, and it sounds very poltergeist-esque, or psychokinetic activity maybe revolving around a person. But I had a case where spontaneous fires like that would happen in the house. The family got out. They moved, and it didn't follow them, luckily. Think about how many haunted houses have ended in fire. We've talked about this on the show before. There's could be a number of reasons for it. The town getting sick of kids going into a haunted house and burning it down. We've talked about that with like the what's that one place in Wisconsin? Kevin, Jennifer, Summerwind. Something like that. But there's also, I swear, sometimes ghosts that are arsonists and they burn down the place. I don't know. It's a scary thought. And then you think about people who suffer spontaneous combustion. These people are having this fall. Could that be related to spontaneous combustion? I don't know, which is another fascinating subject. All right, let's move on here. This is from our kind of weird science segment. As researchers at the University of Susquehanna University has applied electrical charges to manipulate liquid metal into 2D shapes such as letters and hearts. We talked about this before, that they're trying to take liquid metal and give it shapes. And I'm a big Terminator 2 fan, and there's a big mad scientist in me that wants to see that happen. But there's other part of me that's seen the ending of what could have been the ending of Terminator 2. Yeah, maybe not a good idea. I don't know, but it's cool. I don't know. I kind of have to admit I like it. It's cool. Technology can be bad. But yeah, they're making liquid metal. They can make it into different shapes and stuff. Users can control liquid metal path of motion by controlling 7x7 electrical voltage patterns. So they can make shapes and stuff. One day they're going to get this so it makes people's faces. And then they can do holographic stuff. I don't know. I think it's cool. I like science. All right. Last on the World Wide Web of Weird I have to talk about is Art Bell passing. I've talked about this on the show a bunch of times. I'm sure I've mentioned how much of a big Art Bell fan I am, and definitely the biggest influence that got me into this. I mean, one of the reasons I did my first podcast was because I was a paranormal investigator, and I got EVPs, and one of my favorite Art Bell shows were his the Ghost Hunters International Society, I think it was, or GIS, would come on and do EVP shows. And so I did my own podcast of my EVPs, around how Art Bell would do a show with his guest. And so that's what kind of got me started. And, definitely the biggest influence on me and a ton of people. I mean, me doing this and a lot of other people doing this kind of talk show, even if it's a webcast, is all of us have been influenced or doing it because of Art Bell. It's just the truth of it. All right, guys, I do want to get to our first commercial break so we can get moving into some live spirit communication. Tonight I am dedicating all the music as a favorite band of Art Bell's and a favorite band of mine, first concert I ever went to with my parents. I won't say the band. If you want to know, there'll be in the links in the chat room. And or listen, you can hear music on Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network. You can hear the audio portion of the show. We get to play music, but not on Facebook. When we come back, live spirit box communication. See if the spirits will talk to you. Call into the show. All right, guys, be right back with you in just a few minutes. Yes, we play music out to Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network. I had a little problem there where somebody was trying to call in a little early. Just wait 1 second, guys. Don't call into the show just yet. But we're playing music on Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network. There's a song that Art Bell always would enter his show, and it was the last when he was doing Dark Matter, I believe. They always play by a band. I'll say it, Moody Blues. That's what we're listening to. And he would always go, "You want to take a ride?" when he'd play this song. And, the man influenced me in so many ways. And all the questions he asked on his show, I hope he got answers to now. I mean, there's a lot. The man, like me, was a questioner and asked a lot and covered many subjects. And hopefully wherever he is now, he has those answers. All right, let's get to our spirit communication tonight. What I want to say is, too, on the Art Bell front is tonight I'm not making the show about trying to contact Art Bell on the other side either, just so people know. Maybe we might get him through. But one of the things I want to say is if you are an ITC person and you want to try to, and you're an Art Bell fan like I am, and you want to try to contact him, the one thing you do not want to do not use a Shoutcast-based app. But what I mean by that is something that goes through internet radio. Because guess what? Art Bell is all over internet radio. We've heard him plenty of times doing ITC when we use like SCD1 or that. You don't want to use those kind of apps. Use something with a word bank or, I would even be right now, I wouldn't want to use one with even a radio network because, he is rerun a little bit late at night, at least on radio, and they might be talking about him because he passed away. So a word-based app, that would be good, like the Spiritus app by Keith Wilden. Plug-in for Keith Wilden of Chill Seekers. That would be a good app for trying to communicate with Art Bell on the other side if you were to choose to do so. Speaking of, how you guys doing? I'm glad to have you back, Keith and Carissa.
We're happy to be back.
Yep.
Yeah, are you guys going to try to do any Spirit Box stuff on your end? I know you're probably at home this time.
I have this radio that I recently hacked, so if you guys want, I can run that.
We'll give it a shot. Good old radio. Tonight, I don't know. We got, of course, Jamie with us and Bill. Rob might be joining us. He's had a really bad migraine, so he's not sure if he's going to make it tonight. He said he was going to try, but and you got me in my apps and stuff. So we're going to try that tonight. How this works for people, if you call into the show, we are going to be running spirit boxes either on my end or Bill's end or Keith and Carissa's. I don't know if Jamie's going to run anything on her end. But we see if the spirits will talk to you. That's how it works. You call in, have somebody, I say if you call in with a purpose. Have somebody in mind you're trying to communicate with. Don't just call in willy-nilly and see what the spirit's going to say. Give us some material here. To see if we can get some validation. Somebody would know you could find a way to validate coming on air. Sometimes I say don't say their name if you call in. Let's see if we can get them to say their name. And I just missed a phone call by somebody. I can take phone calls now. I'm going to call one person back on my Skype line. There she is. There is two ways to call into the show. There is the Skype ID OOJBlandOO or OOJBLANDOO. You can call in that way. I got somebody on that line right now, so don't call in. And then there's the phone line, 219-230-4444. You can call in. Those are your two ways to call in. If I hang up on you, don't be mad. Try calling back later. It's because I got somebody else on the line. That's how it works. I only got two phone lines right now, so just hang in there if you're trying to call in. We do already have somebody. She was hitting me up right before. Wrong moment, Laura Lee, but yeah, you're all right. Actually, I gotta make sure you're turned on, and then I gotta make sure I turn you back off here. So far, nobody's hearing you.
I'm sorry, but there is a reason why I'm calling, so.
All right. I had to make sure I turned you on, too, so the audience here, because this is also my music line, so I have to turn it off before I go to, the next commercial break. Remind me, Jamie, don't let me go to commercial break before turning off the Skype line. Remind me, because we were getting shut down on Facebook.
So I can apologize too, so people can hear. I apologize. I called in early. I didn't realize you were playing a new song, so I apologize.
It's all right. I wish I could do both, but it was stopping. It screwed up the whole app I use and everything. Anyways, Laura Lee, glad to have you on. I see. So what you are going to be? We can talk about it, right? What's going to?
Oh, absolutely. Yep. So no worries now. Yep.
Laura Lee, who's been calling this show since almost the beginning, she is going to be on Paranormal Survivor, correct?
Yeah, season 4. But I do, before you even say anything, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Because of you and the people of this show, you have been my lifeline. You guys have you've connected me with so many people. Even Jason yourself, you've been such a great support, and I can't thank you enough from the bottom of my heart. So thank you.
Well, thank you for your always calling in with great questions and being a supporter of the show and everything you've done, Laura Lee. Thank you, and I can't wait to see your episode on Paranormal Survivor. I really can't. It's going to be awesome.
Well, thank you. We had to only pick 3 or 5 events, and it's kind of hard after 9 years of this. But let's put it this way. When I contacted them, they said they were sort of a lower budget show. They didn't have a lot of money, and we had to fly down there. Yeah. And I said, well, let me see if there's a seat sale. And she said, well, tell me your story. And I did. She said, I'm going to call you right back. And they were kind enough. They paid for everything. They wanted the story on there. So I hope it turns out well.
Well, did you call in to see if the spirits want to talk to you tonight?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
We haven't figured out yet. Give us 1 second. We haven't figured out who's going to go first here. Keith, you said you had a radio handy. You want to try Keith's new Hack Shack radio?
Sure. I know Keith and Carissa. They're amazing at what they do. And sure, I'd love to.
Thank you.
Actually, it may. Go ahead, Keith. I'm sorry. There's a bit of a lag. I apologize.
That's fine. I was just going to say that this is a Sharper Image radio that I recently hacked. And, yeah, you want me to go ahead and run it now?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what he does on his downtime.
Can you hear it coming through?
Yes, I can. And the reason why I'm calling, and it may be too soon, I'm actually working with a medium right now, my own medium skills, but we've lost a very, very close friend in a very tragic car accident about a week ago. Like I said, it may be too soon to connect him. And actually, Jason, his name is Jason. Yeah. So, like I said, it may be too soon for him to come through, but Never
According to people like Steve Huff, within the first 48 hours, you can sometimes get the best communication. So we'll see. So Laura Lee's looking for her friend Jason. Can Jason come through?
Say a little bit.
A little bit, yeah, I heard that.
Hello.
Call out to him, Laura Lee.
Hey, Jason, are you there? Just want to know how you're doing. You're okay? We were all saying goodbye to you yesterday. I hope you were there with us. Lots of good memories about you yesterday.
Heard goodbye.
From Stillwater, Oklahoma.
Something about Oklahoma?
What's that on the radio?
Jason, I'm sure you saw this too. Your boys wanted us all to wear rock band shirts at your funeral, so we all did that for you. So I hope you saw that. Your boys were amazing yesterday too. You're so strong.
Do you hear a room? I think I might have heard a thank you.
Yeah.
Listen back there.
Yeah.
Are we coming through to you?
I think I might have heard Jason.
That's what I thought I was going to say. I thought I just heard Jason in there.
Yeah, I keep thinking I hear his voice, little bits that comes through. I don't have my headphones in. I should have put them in, but yeah, I do. You know what, you guys, I really appreciate this. And Jason, thank you for coming through. We send you all our love.
Your name might have been
buddy. You said you heard her name, or somebody in the chat room.
Yeah, I think her name might have been in there, and Love might have been in there earlier too.
I think I heard the name of Rachel. I don't know if that means anything.
What was that, Perry? Sorry?
I think I heard the name Rachel.
Jason, right there.
I heard. Yep,
You just said Jason, I think.
I just did again too. But I also heard yes, you did, something like that. Something like that.
Were you able to see what they all did in your memory?
He loves you. Yeah, I heard that.
Is that what you heard?
Well, thank you, spirits.
Wow.
Something
Thanks,
spirits
Jason.
just said. Well, thank you, Lily, for calling in.
No, thank you very much. I really appreciate that, guys. So much. Thanks. I'll get off because I don't want to take up too much time so everybody else can call in. And again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Jason. We love you. We miss you.
Love you too.
Okay, thanks,
All
guys.
right.
Bye.
Bye, Lily.
Thank you for sharing that with us.
Yeah, thanks.
And good luck on Paranormal Survivor.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see it.
Now, you guys are going to be coming out with a summer season now, right? For Chill Seekers, you got Chill Seekers TV on YouTube, where people can check it out. You guys do such a well-produced show. I mean, it looks just like something should be on TV, and it should be. But you guys do such a well-produced show. It looks amazing, and people should really check it out. Chill Seekers TV on YouTube. You can find there. Is it chillseekerstv.com for the website, or is it just Chill Seekers?
No, it's just chillseekers.com. And then Chill Seekers TV is our YouTube channel. We have last year's episodes, and this year's will be on there. And then our regular Chill Seekers YouTube channel has everything pre-2017.
Which is still good, but we really wanted to change up the format of the show and really bump up that production quality. So I always tell people, if you're new to Chill Seekers, check it out on Chill Seekers TV, and then when you're ready to binge watch, work your way backwards.
All right. Whoops, I hit the wrong password. Trying to get don't you hate it? You got your apps ready and Windows keeps going, oh, I'll just shut that down for you. Oh, let me do a Windows update right now.
This feels like a good time to update.
I cannot type right now either. Let me go ahead and just get our caller on while I try to get this ready. We got Zach on the line. How you doing, Zach?
I'm doing good, Jason. How you doing, brother?
Doing good. You sound a bit distorted again.
I do.
Hear me, Zach? Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit. Sometimes your Skype line gets a little distorted, but hopefully hang in there. Assuming you're calling in, you're the one that calls in for celebrities. You're the one. Are you calling in to talk to Art Bell?
No, not Art Bell, but there is somebody I do have in mind.
Oh,
you probably know. I won't say who it is, but I'll
can I just get a clue? One clue. Is it an actor?
Well, yes, it's an actor.
Okay. All right, guys. Right now, the Skype line, Zach's on our Skype line, but if you want to call in, I can have you on hold and wait. You can call in on the phone line, which is 219-230-4444. That's 219-230-4444. And after Zach's call, we can take you on there. Otherwise, if you want to call in on Skype, you're going to wait till Zach is done. I got my stuff ready to go here. If you want to go with me here, Zach, I can run the Portal app by Matt Payne of Shadow Paranormal Investigations UK.
Sure, let's do it.
Let's do it? Okay. I think word-based apps, if you're going to try to contact a celebrity, apps that have banks built in and not doing radio or shoutcast is a good idea when you're trying to contact celebrities right after they died. Because if they're talking about them on shoutcast or radio stations, you might pick up something you don't want to. It's going to throw you the wrong way. All right, so this is the Portal
Definitely,
app.
I hear you.
By Matt Payne, like I said, of Paranormal Shadow Investigations UK. Should be playing. There it is.
Have you ever served in the United States Marine Corps?
See, I already knew right away it was going to be one of two people Zach is going to be calling for. So I know who he's looking to see. Spirit, if it's the spirit of who we're thinking for, it can come through. Yes, we're looking for. He was in the Marines. He just passed. He was also an actor.
Have you ever worked with Stanley Kubrick?
I think I've heard Richard twice.
Was that his real first name? Was that what it was?
What did you hear?
Was his first name Richard?
No,
Okay.
they just said it.
Can you say the
Can you
name?
tell me what full metal?
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
So go for it, Zach. You're the one.
Can you tell me what Full Metal Jacket is?
My favorite movie is Saving Sarah Silverman. No, what is it? No. What is it? Dang it. Oh, it's a movie.
The Fright Nights?
No, I don't think it was that.
Oh, he was.
Saving Silverman. That's what it was. That's the name of the movie. That's my favorite. He played a football coach in it from their high school, taking a dump out in front of their house. Yeah, he was great. Can we get the spirit?
Your first name begin with an R.
Yeah. picture of him up. Maybe sometimes that spirit's hone into it. We'll give it away now. See if the spirits catch on. Arlie Ermy passed away.
Got it.
Yeah.
You got it, brother. You got it.
So can Arlie Ermy come through?
Can you tell us what was in the footlocker?
Can you say a line from Full Metal Jacket? Again, we're using the Portal app by Matt Payne. This is reverse speech, so if we get something through, it's not from a shoutcast station or a radio network.
What are you hearing?
Philip. I don't know why. I thought I heard Marine here, but I don't know. What was Arlie Ermey's job in Full Metal Jacket? What kind of Marine? What was he as a Marine? Did you say drill sergeant?
I think I heard sergeant. I thought I heard the tail end.
I thought I heard drill sergeant. That'd be
Like
awesome. We
drill
gotta see
sergeant,
that.
yeah.
We gotta see that playback. Doesn't mean it was Arlie Ermey. You're just asking a question of the spirits. Movie trivia with the spirits. Do spirits have anything messages for Zach? We have Zach on the phone. Do spirits have any messages for Zach?
None, no.
They're like, no, he always calls them for the celebrities.
They don't want to talk to us. Is there like a whispering in the back?
From the app, yeah, I hear it.
No, not the app. Like the back of like the audio.
Yeah, I still think it's come from through the audio
All
line,
right.
though. See, I keep hearing Philip. I don't know why.
I think that's just. I was about to say, I think that's just one of the words, like backward sounds, but then I thought I heard it kind of clear right then.
Spirit dead. Kind of implied in the word spirit. But yeah. All right, I don't know if we got Arlie Ermey through, Zach.
We'll see where it goes. Thank you so much, Jason, for allowing me to call on in, and thank you once again, Spirits, also for talking to us. Greatly appreciate it.
Thank you, Zach, for calling in, man. I knew he was going to be, it's either going to be Arlie Ermey or he's going to be calling for Art. One of the two.
Yeah, I know. It's always hard for me to figure out exactly who to contact.
My favorite was Adam West, and you called in for Adam West.
That's right. I remember
Adam
that one.
West. All right, Zach, man. You have a good night.
You too, brother. Take it easy.
You too. Again, guys, you can call in. That's the Skype line. You can call in on Skype. That's OOJ Bland. OO is the Skype line. You can call in, or you can call in by phone. That's 219-230-4444. 219-230-4444. As long as I catch you. If I don't catch you, just call back again. Because I have to, watch for the phone to ring. All right, I did a little bit of Spirit Box. I can always come back. I got other stuff I can use. But, Bill, I didn't know if you wanted to hop on and do a little bit. We're doing Spirit Box musical chairs tonight. I can keep going if you want to wait.
Sure. Yeah, I got.
Well, Bill's getting set up. We got another caller on the line. How we doing tonight, Lori? We had Laura Lee. Now we got Lori.
Hi. Can you hear me?
I hear you. Bill's getting set up right now.
Yeah, I got.
Lovely.
Oh.
Look at my hair.
They can't. I can see your hair. They can't see your hair. We only got the audio line going right now.
Thank God.
How you been doing, Lori?
I'm doing good. Recently I've seen some things in my room. That's why I got here late. One of the reasons. So
you're seeing stuff in your room? Well, you do a lot of, this is, for people who don't know, this is an ITC Collective show. It's a Facebook group. Lori's a member. We're all members here. Keith Weldon and Steve Huff started the group together. And people do Spirit Box sessions and they post them in the group. And I know, Lori, you post quite a bit. Do you think doing the Spirit Box sessions is opening up stuff that it might not be good? Or
for the most part, I get pretty good in my house. I've gotten some perverts. Well,
that's the thing. You open the door, anything can come in.
Some bad things.
We were talking about that today.
Yeah, you open the door, Lori, anything can come in. So maybe if you're starting to have stuff you don't like, you should do some cleansing or something, or
Oh yeah, I have.
Or take a break. Yeah, Steve Huff. How many breaks he takes? Stuff happens. It's like, okay, time to take a break. I only do this, once a month at best. In my home because I don't like to. I think you do it constantly. You're just saying, here we go, spirits, come on in. If you're doing it constantly, so there's time to take breaks. Definitely. Especially if it gets negative.
A lot comes to me. Believe me. So I wrote down a lot of names throughout
because you're opening
the past 3
yourself
years.
to it.
Hey, Lori, Lori, hold on a second. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna switch. Should still be, and then we need to go back to Lori. Okay, you still there, Lori? You still there with us, Lori?
Uh-oh.
I was seeing if I could have somebody on hold and have Lori, have somebody else there. You still with us, Lori? Uh-oh. I shouldn't have lost her. I was trying to switch lines because I can put somebody on hold and keep somebody there. Lori, are you there? Yeah.
If you could hear it.
I might have to hang up on all. And call her back.
Yeah.
Let me call her back. I got somebody else on the line, but hold on. Lori was first. Sometimes it lets me put somebody on hold. Oh, turn that down. No, I got somebody else, Nicole, that's on the other line. Just hang in there. I'll either call you back or see if it keeps you on hold. But I didn't mean to hang up on Lori. I'm trying to do multiple calls at once here. Let's see. Hopefully we get Lori back. Hopefully I didn't lose her. All I did was switch lines. I should have kept her. I just had to put one person on hold.
Is she maybe on hold somewhere?
No, I hung up on her and recalling her back because I wasn't hearing her.
She's floating around in cyberspace somewhere.
Oh, no. Hopefully I didn't lose connection. I'm sorry, Lori. I'm so sorry. Technology.
Maybe
I'm trying to call her.
Maybe that's a sign.
Typing in and...
The spirits are saying, no. Too much for Lori. I don't know.
I don't see her there, so that's kind of odd.
All right. Lori's unavailable.
Oh,
see, give her 1 second to see if she calls back.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties, people. All right, here we go. I knew she'd call back. We should have her here. You there, Lori?
There you go.
Sorry, I had Nicole calling in. I was trying to put her on hold and keep you on the line. Somehow it just muted you, no matter what I did. All right.
Oh,
so
mine won't connect either, so, yeah.
Okay, well, Bill's got it up and running here. We're going to go, so we'll let you try to talk to the spirits. Go ahead, Bill, and get it running. Is there somebody certain you're trying to communicate with at all tonight?
Yes, I am. I believe I saw him today in my window.
Ooh.
Yeah, I saw that comment. So I got your favorite app running here.
Amongst others that were like, "Oh my God, can you see me?" And they're all a whole bunch of them popped up.
Can you hear this, Jason?
I hear music, like piano.
Oh, okay.
I do too.
I just wanted to make sure you're.
I'm in a jazz club right now.
Yeah,
I know. I'm like, what is that?
The spirit of this music. Cool, ain't it?
We got the spirit. It's awesome. That's perfect.
Yes, my favorite app. They like to sing to me on that. And I hear a dog. I heard a dog barking twice on that.
I remember that. You got the dog barking.
Let's see.
Mhm.
If anyone
Which is
here
odd.
wants to
Yeah, very odd.
talk with Lori.
Hi, Spirit.
I thought it said Lori right there after you said it.
You say hi. Dream, are you going to come to me in a dream soon? It's been a while. You're sad?
I'm sad too.
Or dad?
Can the person Lori is asking about come through?
Dream.
What is
It wasn't a dream. It wasn't a dream. I saw you today.
Could you tell us who Lori saw? No.
No. How come? Did you get scared that I saw you? Yes?
I think it said he's everywhere.
Yeah.
What was that right after?
Everywhere?
There was like a
Get out.
whisper in there, really weird.
Hello. Can you sing for me too?
Did you say he's everywhere?
No?
Who's he?
Did I see him? Inside you?
Inside.
Inside?
Inside
Yeah, I saw
or
him a while ago. Inside?
It might have said hi, love.
Did you say hi, love? You sign on? Okay. Who's signing on? Rosie? Well, yeah, I saw a lot today. Can that certain person I saw come through? Can someone help me?
Can the person Lori saw come through with any messages for her?
Tom?
Yeah, I
I
heard
hear
Tom.
Tom.
I heard Jeff,
That's-
and then I
that's
heard
the name.
Tom. It's Tom.
That's
I heard
my
Tom.
dad's name, Tom. That's who I saw.
Is
Really?
Jeff important? Is there Jeff at all involved?
Tom.
Because I heard Jeff before the Tom. I heard the Tom for sure.
There's a cousin that's living named Jeff. But my cousin could be here also. He has the same name. His name's Tommy. Can David help you come through? Lila. Hi, Lila. It's one of my spirits.
I heard that. I heard Delilah. I heard that.
Is
Hi,
Tom there?
Lila. Can you bring Tom through?
If Tom is there, can you give Lori a message? Tommy.
Tommy. Hi, Tommy. My cousin's here too.
They call him.
Yep. Hi. Yes, I did see you. I see my dad. I was trying to see Tommy.
Could you give Lori a message? Say something that she will recognize? So she knows it's you?
Did I feel you at the diner today? Tommy.
Something about resentful?
Something about helping a friend before that, maybe?
Say, David. David, can you help with this communication, please? Your love? Okay.
Do you visit Lori often?
Oh, they, of course, love.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yes, they do. A lot visit me. The session is nice.
I heard that. You have such a good ear, Lori. She's always calling out stuff when we do these shows.
I can hear it. It's very nice. Can Tom say something to me, or Tommy? Both? The urgent?
Can Tom or Tommy come through and speak to Lori?
Are they upset with me because I'm talking to the others, not talking to the other spirits?
I just heard it's urgent again. I just heard it's urgent again.
Urgent?
Yeah.
What's so urgent? Is everything okay? Yep. Okay.
Urgent for her to help a friend, because it said help a friend earlier. So I don't know if there's a friend of yours.
Which friend needs help? Did you say Lisa? No? Okay. Who needs help? Session. It's a session.
I thought David is urgent.
Yeah, David helps me. Helps them come through. He helps me since I started. So. Oh, did you say Lori? Lori what?
David again?
David, can you help with this communication, please?
Believe?
Lori said yes.
Can David help?
Say Lori. What'd you say, Jason?
I didn't say anything. I've been listening.
No. I thought you just said something, actually.
No, Bill did.
I did.
No, it sounded like you.
Nope, I've been
Sounded
quiet.
like you, Jason.
I've been quiet.
Yes, it did. Somebody sounded like Jason.
I was just saying, if David's here, could you help Lori to get some messages?
Why is Lori? Why are you quiet? Tell me something. I hear my name.
That just said Lori right there.
Yeah. Is something wrong with Lisa? Yeah, Mom's right.
Something about being sorry, maybe?
Hi. Yes, love. Hi.
So let me know, Jason, when we hit the time limit here.
I know,
Yeah.
Jason. I can go on forever listening to this, and they just
Yeah.
keep on talking to
I know
me.
you got somebody on hold there.
No, I don't have
They chat
anybody.
away at me.
I don't have anybody on hold. No.
I thought there was someone else on hold.
No, it's up to you. They love to keep chatting.
Well, we should go to our second and last commercial break here in a second. But thank you, Lori, for calling in and sharing. And hopefully we got something.
It's awesome. I like calling in.
But yeah, we should go to our second commercial break, which reminds me I should mute. So I'll let you go, Lori. Thank you so much for calling in. Sorry for hanging up on you that one time. And then I know we had Nicole trying calling in. Nicole, wait to call in until after and this goes for anybody, don't try to call into the show until after the commercial break's over with and we come back, because I'll have to hang up on you.
And do you have to turn something off?
Yep, that's what I'm doing right
It won't
now.
let me. It won't. I can't hang up.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
From you, Lori?
All right, have a great night, Lori.
Yeah.
I just hung up on her, like right in mid-sentence. I didn't want to do that. Sorry, Lori. Yeah, all right, yep. Yeah, we play music out to Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network if people are watching on Facebook, so you do hear some quiet because I can play copyright music there. I can't do it on Facebook, but tonight is a dedication to Art Bell, who passed away, playing all Moody Blues music on the radio network. But when we come back, we're going to have our phone lines open. Well, it's not. How did that even play? It's like playing on its own. What the heck? It's like playing like it's possessed.
We're gonna get a strike.
No, I shouldn't be playing on there. Shouldn't be playing on Facebook. Okay. I turned that off. But it's weird. It's like playing a song all on its own. It's weird. Those songs should have been playing. That's so weird.
Maybe it's not on its own.
Maybe he's like, play that song again because that song rocks. I don't know. But like I said, Late Night in the Midlands, people, go check it out. Please help to donate and subscribe. There's also a new chat room for Late Night in the Midlands on Discord. If you go to the website, the links for it should be up there. There's a Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network chat room on the app Discord. It's really nice, definitely highly improved from the old Chatsy chat room they had on there. So if you want to meet some of the people from Late Night in the Midlands, they're there. I get your messages on, I have it like on 3 different phones. I'm watching the chat room. But you know me in chat rooms, I don't ever do the greatest. But yeah, if you go to Late Nights, you can hear the music we're playing tonight. Like I said, I was a big Moody Blues fan. First band I ever saw when I was a kid. I was like 12 with my parents, their favorite band. And it was Art. So we had a lot of things in common that Art liked that I liked. So thought it was pretty cool. All right, when we get back, you can call in the show. Wait till we come back. You can call in the show and see if the spirits want to talk to you. All right, guys, we'll be back with you in just a few minutes. Tonight on Paranormal Soup, it is ITC Collective Night. If you're not familiar with that or just tuning in, it's instrumental trance communication. We try to use spirit boxes. People in the panel like Bill Perry, Pumpkinhead Paranormal, Jamie D, Keith and Carissa, we all have different spirit box devices. I do myself. And we try to play them on the show and have you call in and see if the spirits will talk to you. And there's 2 ways you can do that. There's a Skype line and there's a phone line. The Skype line is look up Skype ID OOJBLANDOO or OOJBlandOO. There's a phone line, too, if you can only do the old-fashioned way, 219-230-4444. That's 219-230-4444. Call in, guys, and have somebody in mind that you're trying to communicate with. Have some ways we could validate if they come through. But please, call in, see if the spirits will talk to you. Let's get back to the show. All right, we're back with our panel. We have Keith and Carissa from Chill Seekers with us, Jamie D, Bill Perry P, Pumpkinhead Paranormal, Jeffrey Chan there. Like I said, Rob wasn't feeling well tonight, so it didn't look like he was going to make it. Sad. It's like Rob's part of he's the team on ITC Collective Night. So, but I know, man, when you got a headache, I've had to push through some shows when I've had a migraine. It's the worst. So I understand. Next time we'll get Rob on here, but we are doing live ITC tonight, and you can call in. There's a Skype ID. The Soup live chat ID is down. That's the video line. We got to get time between me and Jeff to test it out, figure out where it got screwed up. And, Windows likes to reset things, and that screws audio stuff up. Thought I just heard a phone call come through on one of my devices, but nope. Or is it my imagination? Maybe not. Okay. But you can call in. I don't know. I swear to God, my phone was like vibrating like I was getting a call, but nothing was there. But you can call in 219-230-4444 or Skype ID OOJBland00. What do we want to run with next? I have up on my end is the GB2 from Anthony Sanchez Ghost Hunter apps. We can do that next and then come back to you, Bill, if you want, or go back to Keith and Carissa. That radio earlier, Keith, actually was hearing some stuff. I'm interested to hear the review on that that hack
It was
shack
sounding good.
Yeah, it was. Is that like a normal, is that something new? A lot of people are, I hadn't heard of that radio before. Is that something new you've discovered people are hacking to use?
Yeah, actually, I just got it off of eBay, and I didn't know if it was hackable or not, but I opened it up and was able to hack it. And
It's got
actually, what's that?
It's got that like short radio kind of sound to it that I like.
Yeah, it's a nice little radio. It's got the left and right speakers, so it's actually like in stereo. And it's got, what's cool about it too is it has this built-in little voice recorder, so you can actually do like a 20-second voice recording and play it back. So I thought that was kind of cool.
That's
too.
awesome.
All right. Well, I'll run the GB2. We'll talk to the spirits right now. No calls, really. I'm surprised. I know we had one person call in. I had to hang up. Sorry. Call back. It was on the Skype line. If you call in and I have to hang up on you, it's just because I have somebody else on the line. Just try again when that other person gets off. Same thing with the phone line. It lets me put people on hold, but you saw I tried to put somebody on hold and it screwed up the first caller, and I don't know why. Sometimes Skype does that. It's a pain in the butt like that. That's why Skype drives me nuts sometimes. All right, let me get the GB2 going here. I feel like the GB2 has to warm up. I should have had it playing during the commercial break to warm it up.
Usually 8 to 13 minutes into that, it gets going.
Now, what does the GB2 use? Do you know?
What was that?
Does the GB2 use shoutcast stations?
I don't think so.
No,
That's just clips, right?
yeah, it's an audio bank. It's like, the GB1 and GB Rift.
Because I was like, I want to pick one of the audio banks from GhostHunterApps.com. Because if we do try
That's
to
why you
contact
hear a lot of the same noises.
if we do try to contact our bill, I need something that's going to be a bank app.
Right. That's what that is. Good to go.
Did it say that?
No, I said that's a big app, so good to go.
All right. Remember, guys, you can call in at OOJBland00, or it's OOJBLANDOO Skype ID, or at 219-230-4444. All right, spirits. Do you have any messages for us or listeners in the chat room right now? There's two different chat rooms. LNN chat room on Discord. Chat room. Is our bell getting the answers to the greatest mysteries on the other side? Inquiring minds.
Even the phone.
What'd you hear?
I heard my name and maybe even Chris's name come through.
I asked if they had any messages for anybody, so maybe they're trying to reach out to you. Do you have a message for Keith and Chris?
Keith has kids. Watson?
I heard Watson, yeah, I heard that.
Maybe he's calling Keith
Can the spirits come through with a message if they had it? You said Keith. Can you give us a message for Keith and Chris?
I don't know if I heard Chris's name right there or starting.
Is there anybody, spirits, you want to call into the show? Call their name out. Maybe we can get them to call into the show if they're listening right now. Any messages for people watching the show right now, spirits? Said, want to play? What are we going to play, spirits? Play the name game. You can have callers call in and play the name game. The spirits can say the name of the person that they're trying to reach. Again, call-in lines, guys, are 219-230-4444 or Skype ID OOJBland.
Okay, you guys want to play a game? What am I holding up right now? Can you tell me what this is? What is this?
Ooh.
Well.
I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it say it.
Nope.
Oh, now I thought I just did it.
Or ball? Maybe
it's a ball or skull. Again, people, you can call in if you got bad dreams. I heard bad dreams are okay. You can call in, guys. See if the spirits want to talk to you. If you got a loved one who's passed on, think of them in your heart, think of them in your mind, and come on and see if they'll come on to the show and talk to you. We've had some results with this. People calling in and getting messages from their loved ones. We never know for sure if it's them or not, but we do get some names and information. My favorite being the girl who called in to find out if Chuck Norris was her granddad. That's my favorite so far. But it's things like that. Look for validation. Look for good questions to call in and try to see if we can get some validation for the show.
It kind of sounded like my full name.
Like Keith Weldon.
Okay, I heard Weldon. I heard the Weldon.
I heard the whole Keith Weldon. Do you want to talk to me? Do you like that he's trying to communicate with you?
I did have an incoming sideline call. I'm going to try calling him back and see if we get him. I thought it did, but it was so quick. Did pick up. That was like 11:19, so it was like 1 minute ago. I thought somebody did try calling in. Try calling in. If you try calling in the Skype or the phone line, it's 219-230-4444.
Can the spirits tell us who is trying to call in?
What was the name of the person trying to call in, spirits?
There you are.
Sorry, it popped up and went right away. Hello. Can you hear us? Yeah. Who do we got on the line?
Yeah, it was a little bit. I got a recording.
Oh. Who do we got on the line?
This is Christina.
Hi, Christina. How you doing?
Hey, pretty good. Pretty good. Hello, spirits.
All right. Let's get this. I turned the spirits down so we could hear you.
Yeah, and I took my earbud out. That way then I wouldn't hear an echo.
All right, spirits. We got Christina on the line. You have somebody in mind, Christina, you're trying to reach? Don't say their name. See if they'll get them to say their name.
I'm not going to say their name. In fact, I want spirits to tell me what happened tonight.
Oh, okay, spirits. All right, you talk to them. You try to call them out, Christina.
Yeah. Let's play a game, guys.
Want to play a game?
We send you much love, all spirits.
Well, ask him a question, Christina. See if you can get him to talk to you.
Okay, my question is, what happened to me tonight just before I called in?
All right, spirits. What happened?
This is.
Is there a family member that is trying to speak with me? Got quiet.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why. Well, the screen, the GB2, I can't show it, but it's got words. It said murder. I hope murder didn't happen.
Well, there's actually a house that I'm going to be investigating, and there's a story to it. I'm not really sure what's going on.
Oh, I just heard murder.
I heard murder.
So are you asking about this house? Is the house involved at all, or?
Yeah, it's an old farmhouse that an owner asked me. It's actually the son or grandson that asked me to do a walkthrough. Before all the grandchildren move in. And there's been a death there.
Do you know if the death was involved with murder?
I don't know a thing about this house. I walk past it all the time and feel a sense. I've been inside of the house and felt watched.
Spirits, can you tell us anything about this house Christy was in?
I'm just trying to make it safe for the children here, so that they're not scared.
Again, this is the GB2 from Ghost Hunter App staff.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what happened to the
thing to do for this house? I'm going to do the best thing I can for them and clear it.
How did the person die, Spirits, in the home?
I just assume this.
I think I heard something. I'm not sure for sure.
What do you think you heard? Heard a phone ringing in there. That's weird.
Yeah. Well, it's like I'm getting. I have a radio that keeps going off and on its own. It mostly just comes on at night. That's what happened the night before I called in. In fact, I tried calling in, and it rang busy, and I got your answering machine.
Oh, it's because I didn't see it. It went right to the answering machine.
Tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, much love. Much love to Spirit.
Christina's giving you love, Spirits. Can you give her any more messages about the house she was investigating?
Wow.
That's
I can't wait to review this.
Any last messages for Christina, Spirits? No. I guess they're dead.
Thank you so much, Spirits.
Well,
God bless.
Thank you for calling in.
Thank you so much, Jason, and thank you, Jeff, and Rob, and thank you so much, Cheryl. Awesome.
All right, well, thank you. Have a great night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bill, I didn't know if you got something else you want to run on your end now.
Yeah, sure. No problem. Let me,
Got another caller on the line. Who do we got on the line?
I'm Melissa.
Hi, Melissa. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing okay.
Bill's just getting set up here. He's going to be running something on his end. What are you going to be running, Bill?
Sweet Ghost
Sweet
Box.
Ghost Box application activated.
As you can hear. Give Keith's other software a try.
Okay. You're going to have to bear with me because I do have a little bit of a hearing problem in this ear.
Okay. We'll try listen, and then we will try to edit some of the calls into videos later. A couple weeks later, they should pop up. So if we got something interesting, you might see a video of your stuff, so you can hear it again and turn it up really loud.
I also have somebody else listening. She's also watching, so
awesome.
She can also tell me on my messenger too.
Awesome.
She's watching too.
So, all right,
Trying to
spirits.
get over with Michael.
Oh, well, we said the name. Okay, we can't play the name game then.
No. Yes, there is a game that we can play.
Okay. Well, we're going to look for Michael, Bill. That's who we're trying to contact. So go ahead and fire up the spirit box there.
Okay. And actually, I'm running this with the audio in reverse. So it's actually reverse.
Awesome.
Reverse audio. Something.
The question I have is, do he know who I am?
Does he know who you are?
Does the spirits know who you are? That's what you're asking? Or if Michael knows who you are?
Does the spirit know who I am?
I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Melissa.
Melissa? Okay.
Yeah, Melissa.
Melissa is asking if spirits know who she is.
Because Michael will know who I am.
Trying to reach out for the spirit of Michael.
Did they say Liz?
What was that?
Did they say Liz?
I don't know.
Listen? I don't know.
If they will be on the right track, then.
Can the spirit of Michael come through for Melissa?
Are you in reverse, Barry?
Yeah.
All right.
If Michael could come through for Melissa, maybe say your name so she knows it's you.
Does Michael Wilcox mean anything?
Something not watching?
Keep talking to him, Melissa.
Michael Wilcox, please come talk to me. I need to know if you know who I am. Your wife Denise is listening. Wife Denise wants to hear your voice.
I heard your name there.
I think I heard the name Melissa right there.
I think I did too.
Oh, Melissa.
Do you know who I am?
Did you just say Melissa's name?
Michael John Wilcox. Your wife Denise is here. She wants to hear your voice. She wants to know, do you know who Melissa is? Both want to hear you.
We know who he is, or something.
I heard that. We know who he is. Yeah, I heard that. Can the spirits bring Michael forward? Michael Wilcox, can you bring him forward for Melissa?
Why, yes.
Yeah, no, I heard Michael's say something about Michael.
Come talk to me. I've been waiting for a long time.
Can Michael come through with any messages for Melissa?
There's too many out there. I heard that. Can you come through a message for his wife and niece, or you said?
Can you leave a message for your wife, Denise?
Denise. Too many out there. It's like you said again.
Can
Like there's
you
too
start
many
with
Michael
one really
Wilcoxes.
important or too many messages?
Yeah, there's so many out there. Thank you guys for trying, though.
Spirits, any last messages for Melissa?
And anybody that's called in tonight, make sure to listen to your part back. One of us will try to go back through and clip it this week, but you yourself, you're going to know things that we're not even going to think about.
Exactly. Oh, that's a great point, Jamie. Yeah, definitely anybody calls in tonight, please listen back and let us know. Message us. Message me on Facebook and let me know. You tag it on a timestamp. Tell me, okay, at this part I hear this is relevant, why? And that helps us out big time.
And if you don't want to make it public, you can message one of us.
Yeah.
Spirit said something about in Italian. Any of them speak Italian?
Weird. All right, we'll let you go, Melissa. Thank you so much for calling in, and let us know if you do hear anything on it.
I will. Bye.
Remember, too, I had that on the reverse setting, so that was all reversed speech. So
The name Melissa came out pretty good, I think.
yeah, I definitely heard the name Melissa in there.
Again, guys, you can call in. There's two ways you can call in. There's the Skype ID OOJBlandOO, or it's OOJBLANDOO. That's the Skype ID. Or there's the phone line, 219-230-4444. Call in and see if the spirits will talk to you. And like we said, have somebody you're going to try to talk to and have an idea in your head. One of the things is if we do these shows again, and you definitely know next time you want to call in, like focus on it. Like they say sometimes, focusing on who you want to communicate helps.
A good 30 minutes ahead of time. Just sit there in a quiet place, meditate. Tell them ahead of time what you're going to be doing.
So they know to show up. They might have plans on the other side. You don't know. Like, I'm in the middle of a poker game, man. I can't talk right now. I hope there's poker on the other side. There's got to be. I mean, what else are you going to do in heaven? Because the money would be valueless. It'd be funny money, but hey, it'd be fun. Or it'd be hell. It's like that Twilight Zone. The guy ends up like in a casino, and he's like, "Oh, I win every match. I win everything. Blah blah blah. And this is heaven." And then they're like, "Yeah, the money's meaningless, and you're always gonna win. This is hell." So I don't know. I have the Banshee app up on my end here. I can try that.
There you go.
This is from Keith and Chris's good friend, Rocky Gates here. We're going to play the Banshee app. You can find this on the Android App Store, Google Play App Store. I'm gonna run just the banks. Now, there's an IP option for it, but I'm going to run just the banks tonight. We're doing just banks tonight. In case we do get Art Bell come through, maybe. We can say it wasn't from a Shoutcast station or anything like that. Again, people can call, not spirits. Spirits you can call in on the any of the Scopes boxes, but people, you can call in on Skype ID OOJBland00 or 219-230-4444, 219-230-4444. We got time to take probably a couple more phone calls tonight, so if you want to call in, now is your time. While we're waiting, I will try to see. I mean, if Art Bell were to come through, I wouldn't be just shocked that Art Bell would try to do something like this from the other side, because, like you said, he was a ham radio operator, big time. He loved talking through things. You know what kind of like spirit ham radio here is kind of what's going on. So, I mean, if Art Bell wants to come through, I don't know how we would validate it, but this is a bank audio, so there should be anything his voice coming through on a shoutcast station. Art Bell, can you come through? Can you talk to us?
Even if his voice came through, I wouldn't believe it was him.
Sounds like he runs a lot of stuff. We did an app together, me and Matt Payne, called the Raven app, which uses a lot of allophones, and I think his banks on this use a lot of allophones on the Banshee too.
This one's really similar to the SCD1.
Well, if you do
the Android app.
well, yeah, if you do the IP stations, I just have the bank going. And I think Matt put a lot of those allophones in the banks. Can you say the name of probably any of those songs? Name a song that Art would love, like he played on his bumper music. I can think of a few real big ones. Not getting much. I might quit this one right now. It's a good app. It's just sometimes you don't get stuff.
I was just going to say, I don't normally do the banks on this one. I really like the IP side of this one.
We'll turn the IP on. And if we get anything like Art Bell's voice, trust me, you got to watch out for that. Well, maybe. It's trying.
Sometimes I even turn the banks off and just do the IP. That's my favorite way with this one. And I've got crazy stuff
I had to shut it down. I wouldn't do it. It was like stuck on the thing. I'm using it not in the normal way.
Yeah, you have to load the IP first before the bank.
Yeah. I'm not using it the normal way. I'm using it through. If people ever, I don't have an Android device, you can use a lot of these apps if you get something called BlueStacks on your computer. And that's what I use to play any of the Android apps, by Matt Payne or Rocky. Those apps are all Android. So I don't have an Android device, so I have to use my computer. So sometimes they don't run the greatest. That's not the app's all. That's just the way I'm trying to run it through the computer. Bill, you haven't done the GeoBox. Want to do the GeoBox? Or you got something else lined up? I see you playing around. You got some kind of cool toy you probably can pull up.
I just thought the old got it right here handy. The oldie but a goodie, the old PSP7. And
I think I blew mine at Bonnie Springs Ranch.
Blew it? It broke?
Mm.
There we go, yeah. Again, people, you can call in at Skype ID 00JBland00 or at 219-230-4444. Time is running out, so if you want to call in, do it now.
Let's see if anything can come through the radio. Hello?
I thought we can hear you. I thought I heard.
Can you hear us?
We do got a caller on the line, I think, here in a second. Should be coming on. We got Chandra on the line. How you doing?
Hey, I'm trying to get you on speaker because I'm actually sitting in my car right now at Jack in the Box.
Oh, jeez.
My phone died earlier, and so I've been charging it in my car, hoping that it would come back on so I could finish listening.
I'm going to see if the spirits can talk to you. Bill's got a what you said, PF7?
ESP7. Yeah.
ESP7, yeah.
The old classic. But it's running through my portal. So
all right, Shan, do you have somebody in mind you're going to try to talk to tonight?
Actually, I do. I had something come up on my anniversary. It's a 1-year anniversary of my friend Kevin's death.
You tried getting him on here before, I remember.
Right when he first passed away, yeah.
So we'll see if Kevin can come back through, because we had some results before with Kevin. Maybe he can come through again and give you some communication. Think of something validating, though, too, Chandra, that you could ask, maybe get him to answer.
Oh, definitely.
All right, go ahead and play the spirit box, sir.
Hey, Kevin, I just wanted to know if you're out there. Could you tell me what your favorite movie was?
Kevin, can you tell us what your favorite movie was? Spirits help bring Kevin forward.
Kevin come through and speak to Chandra?
Did you finally get your steak in heaven?
Did it repeat steak or meat?
I heard, yeah, I'm not sure. It sounded like that.
He had a heart issue, and so he wasn't allowed to eat steak and stuff. He had to eat fish all the time.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I hope he gets
yeah,
some
and
juicy
he loved
steak.
Oh, you're doing my favorite reverb.
Kevin, could you tell me what your favorite movie was, or the last movie that we watched together? Did it say Deadpool?
It did sound like that. Okay, I was
That's
just
the movie I had in mind. So I was just like.
I was just gonna say, I'm like, I don't know. Thought I heard Deadpool. I was just gonna say that. I would have to go back and see that. I don't know. That's crazy.
Yes.
I was waiting to see if it's
He
anything else.
introduced me to that.
Good movie, not for kids.
Yeah.
No, definitely not for kids, but it was funny.
My son wanted to watch that movie so bad. I'm like, no way in hell, kiddo. No way in hell. He's a comic book character. I'm like, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, not the comics we grew up on.
Any last messages for Chandra? I do have somebody else on the line, so we're going to take them in about 2 minutes, so they just hold on. But any messages for Chandra from the spirit world? Is Kevin going to come through? Give her, thank you if that was you that said Deadpool.
You see your name, so she loves you.
Well,
Kevin. Oh, go ahead.
I have to say I love you, Kevin, and I miss you. And you come visit me sometime.
Kevin, do you visit Chandra? All right, we got to go, spirits here. We got one more caller, so do you have any last message for Chandra? Do it now. Can you say goodbye to Chandra, spirits? I thought I heard a whisper in the background to say bye, Chandra, right after I said that. I really got to replay that.
Cool.
I hear that. I don't know. It might have missed it, but I swear
I
it was
don't
like...
hear the whispers very well because
Yeah.
I'm partially deaf, so I have to put in headphones to hear those. So, but anyways, thank you so much, Jason. You all have a good night. Good night,
You
Perry.
too.
Good night.
So I think I got two people on the sideline phone here. Hold on.
Okay.
Should go back to the other one here. Hopefully I got the right one. Well, let me see. Hopefully I got the original one. Who do I got on the line here? Somebody on the line? Uh-oh. Oh, I lost a call.
Aha.
That's why. I did not try to hang
I
up
think
on
as a
somebody.
couple of people might be calling in is why.
Oh, dang it. Let me try calling one of them back. Yeah, it's when I get the multiple calls, things go a little wry.
We have to fix that.
And while you're doing that, let me try. If I can.
Has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
Well, whoever was trying to call, try calling back. I tried. Let me try the other one. Didn't not mean to hang up on somebody. It happens. I tried to put them on hold. It says put one on hold and hold the other.
Hello.
Hello, you were just trying to call us? I'm so sorry if I hung up on you.
Oh, it's okay. I just wanted to know if you could reach my partner. He died March 31st of this last month. I'm the one that found him, so I just wanted to see if he knows his favorite movie that we watched every night together.
What did you... Don't tell us yet, but what was it that... was it a movie?
It's a movie that we watch together every night.
Okay, so this person's going to come through. Since you got a validation question, go ahead and call out their name, because I think the spirits have been confused about it to try to see who we're trying to talk to. So go ahead and call out their name. And
His name is Brad.
What's his name?
Brad.
I'm missing that. Doug?
Brad, I think.
No, Brad.
Brad.
B-R-A-D, yes.
It's a little distorted, sorry. Brad, okay. So we're trying to spirits to get Brad to come through.
Now I have the Geo box on. Can you see? I know you wanted it to hear it. So.
Yeah.
There you go.
Can Brad come through? I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Anna.
What was it?
Anna.
Anna. Sorry, Anna. It's hard for me to hear.
Yeah.
All right. So spirit come through. We want Brad to come through for Anna.
Could Brad tell us what movie you and Anna used to watch.
It was his favorite movie. We watched it every night before we went to bed.
I heard Anna in the background there.
And Brad comes through.
I heard Brad called out. The spirits, or if you're calling for Brad, bring him forward so he can tell us what was his favorite movie that they watched together. I've heard Columbus and Columbia for some reason. I've heard.
I heard Anna very clear.
I heard Anna too.
I just heard Anna.
Since we don't know the movie, we won't know what to listen for that.
What was Brad's favorite movie?
Anna
I heard Anna.
again.
We don't have much longer. If spirits can bring Brad forward to answer that question, it'd be great validation. Somebody said they heard Die Hard.
I thought it just said Christy, though.
I thought I heard it say Die Hard, and I looked just right as I said. Somebody posted in the chat room they heard Die Hard, and I thought I heard that too. That's a favorite movie of mine.
Before we run out of time, what was the movie? So we know what to listen for. Play. Sorry, what was the movie?
It was Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. Ah.
Yes.
All right, we'll have to keep an ear out for that if it answered that.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you very much.
You have a great
night. Thank you very
night.
much.
All right.
Yep. Right.
Now, we got 4 minutes left. Somebody else was trying to call in. I will try to take it if they call in right now. I couldn't hold it. I didn't want to hit hold and accept like I did before and lose somebody. So if they're trying to call, they can call back right now. Christy was trying to call in.
Oh, I heard her name. I think I might have heard it twice, in fact.
Who do we got on the line here?
Hey, it's Christy.
Hey, Christy. Sorry, when we get multiple calls, I try to hit hold and accept so I can hold somebody, but it sometimes gets screwed up. So sorry, you keep getting the voicemail.
Oh, no problem.
All
I
right.
know you're busy.
We're gonna go through speed round. We got a few minutes here. We're gonna let Bill keep going with the geobox. Do you have somebody in mind you're gonna try to reach?
Yeah, I actually went to an investigation at Henricus Military Park last month, and we kept a name there the entire night. It kept like following us around, and I session last night, and I got the same name here, and it sounds like the same voice. So I want to see if we can get the name here.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, go fire it up, Bill. We got a few minutes here.
It said Christy.
Yeah. Yes, we have Christy with us. Is there a spirit that's been following her from? Where was the place? Can you say?
It's Henricus Military Park.
Military Park. Okay.
Who's calling out to Christy? I'm David, I think it said. Was the name David?
Don't say the name yet if it wasn't. Can it say the name? Go ahead. a child's voice in the background.
I actually did catch a child's voice when I was there, too.
I might have heard your name start a little while ago, too.
I heard her name a couple of times before she called in. You give us the name of the person Christy is.
I heard Christy again. We don't want Christy's name. She's trying to find out the spirit that's trying to trying to contact her before. What's the name?
There's someone that's been following Christy.
A man?
Dangerous? I heard a man, dangerous. Maybe the spirits are protecting you, Christy. It was a prison. Should be picking up stray ghost prison spirits. All right, spirits, we gotta go. Can you say goodbye? Did I just say it? Oh. Can you say goodbye one more time? All right, bye, spirits.
Might have just said your name, Jason.
It's like, don't go. The show ends at midnight. Sorry, spirits, I still haven't taken it 3 hours yet. Thank you so much, Christy. I'm sorry I couldn't get you in earlier.
That's okay. Thank you for taking my call.
All right, you are awesome, Christy. All right, thank
you,
guys.
you too.
That is the end of the show. We do end on midnight. You can check us out at Midwest Paranormal Presents Paranormal Soup's Facebook page. Please like and follow. We are also on YouTube. You can subscribe there, but that's just our archive of shows. Thank you again, Keith and Carissa, for being on from Chill Seekers. You guys rock. You guys. So, do you have a release date for your summer? For your new next episodes of Chill Seekers?
Not yet. It'll be probably towards the end of June, and we'll be releasing an episode every week, and we should have at least 5 episodes. So 5.
Yeah, at least 5 this time, because I'm still paying for last season.
Well, I don't watch a lot of ghost hunting shows anymore, but yours is one of the few that I still watch. So I can't wait till it comes back out. Thank you guys so much for being on, and thank you guys.
Better than TV shows.
Yeah, definitely, way better than the TV shows. All right, well, thanks everybody for watching tonight. Thanks to the audience on Facebook and on Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network. Please go to latenightinthe to subscribe. Next week's show, I should get that up and running here so I know who we got next week. I already forgot. Debbie A. Anderson, that's who we should have. We're going to have her. She is a medium and clairvoyant. We're going to have her on. We'll have open lines for that, too, after the second commercial break. We'll be able to do that. And please go to Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network to subscribe, donate, do everything you can to help the network out. I also have shared on my Facebook page, go to my Facebook profile, a fan and listener of the show, Tina Marie Nichols, is suffering from a brain tumor and needs all the help you can get. If you can go to my Facebook page, you'll see it shared there for a GoFundMe donation page to help her out. I donated myself. You can do anything to help her, do that. You can do anything to help Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network. Please go donate and subscribe to the network. It's how we keep going. And I love being on Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network. It's an awesome show, place to do a show. Great host, Ira Robertson. Michael Vera is the main host. Ryan Gables. Go check out Late Night in the Midlands Radio Network, guys. All right, we'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. And we'll have another ITC show. I don't know when it's going to be. I'm getting booked up, so I lose some spots to do ITC show. But next time I will let it out. Guys, call in next time we do an ITC show. See if the spirits will talk to you. All right, guys, see you next week.